I finally figured out that a fat chance and a slim chance are really the very same thing. Love and kisses, Judy. The end. Oh, hi everybody. My name is Jake Reed. If you don't know me, my name is Jake Reed. If you do, good for you. But my name's Jake Reed. Today I'm going to tell you about a book I just finished reading called Fat Chance. Is it? Fat Chance. I literally just finished reading it. You just saw me close the book for the third time that I've read it. The main character in my book is called Judy. J-U-D-I. Judy. And she has two goals at the end of the 8th grade year that she's in right now. One, to be Mrs. Richard Weiss. There's this guy, Richard Weiss, who she has a huge crush on, which later on she finds out that he's a creep. And two, to be the skinniest girl in the 8th grade. Because right now she's the heaviest entering the year at 127 pounds. And she doesn't like her weight. She wants to be like glamorous, thin, pretty Nancy Pratt, who is this girl who's got skinny cheeks, skinny thighs, always sipping through a straw. This is just perfect. And everyone wants to be like her because she's got really tight jeans on. Also, she has a language arts teacher, with like most of us do language arts. You know what I mean? Well, it's Mrs. Roth, and she's just like Judy. Doesn't dress very good and wears baggy clothing, a little heavy. But anyway, they have a lot in common. And they're giving a diary on the first day, even the boys, a diary on the first day of school to write in every day, like every single day that you want to. But most people don't because, who cares? I do, though. But they have to write in it every day. So Judy goes home and writes in her diary and says, what should I say? I don't like how I look. I think I weigh too much. So they talk about that, and she tells her diary everything that happens. Like about her best friend Monica, who ends up stealing her almost boyfriend Richard Weiss, and then ends up breaking up with him because he's a creep, which you don't really want to date creeps because it's kind of strange. But anyway, one day, she is in the bathroom after lunch, washing her hands, doing the normal scrub like I do. And she hears this strange noise like, bleh, bleh, bleh. And she looks in the stalls, and she sees Nancy Pratt, and she's puking out her lunch. And she's like, Nancy, what's wrong? Do we need to get the nurse? And Nancy's like, yes, no. And Judy's like, yes. And Nancy says, no, I do this every day. And she's like, why? Because my boyfriend Bruce likes to see me eating at lunch, and I don't like to eat, so I'm puking up everything so I don't gain weight. And Judy says, oh, and then the little light bulb goes above her head. Idea in process. I think I'm going to do that too. So then Judy goes home, and her mom makes the fattest meals in the world. Today they were having legendary chicken fingers. And she ate all the chicken, but then she went up to the bathroom, and how you do this? I have to show you, but please don't try this at home, because it's extremely dangerous and could kill you. You take 2 fingers, and you stick them down your throat like so. And then, it'll make everything puke up, and it makes all this acid come up, and it'll like rot in your teeth and make you very sick and in your esophagus and stuff. But then you go, bleh, and then all your food's gone. It's actually kind of gross. But Judy becomes friends with Nancy Pratt, and every day she stands at the bathroom and makes sure no one comes in while Nancy pukes. And Judy does this every day at home. And then one day Nancy gets sick. She's puking. She gets sick. And then she goes to the hospital. It's sad. And then some woman comes into the school and talks about, not mentioning Nancy's name, but talking about the thing bulimia, I believe it's called. At least that's how it's spelled. And she talks about, it's not safe, you shouldn't do it. And she talks about all these different stories. And Judy talks to her after and says, I have a friend who does that, which is really her, but she's not saying that. And then she gets, she's average, but Nancy's still in the hospital, and she goes and visits, and she wants Judy to bring her all these things that'll make her poop so she can get skinnier, which isn't very nice because Nancy's a little woo. And anyway, Judy ends up stopping that and showing her diary to the teacher and to her mom, and ends up going to get therapy and stops puking. And luckily both Nancy and Judy both survive. So it's very cool. I think it learned a lesson. I think it was a good book though overall. I rated a 7.7 out of 10 because sometimes it's a little girly and for me, and it's kind of a little gross. But yeah, thank you guys for watching that, and please rate, subscribe, and like. And I'm Jake Reed, and goodbye.